Alright, bring it back in. Come on.
Is that a meteor shower?
Oh, I see it now.
If you haven't seen the Beyond the Wall, we spoke a little bit about some things season 9, a little wrap up before we get into the new season. So if you haven't seen it, I would highly recommend watching it. Anyway, let's do this. Oh Jesus. Satellite space training day. How the hell's he standing? I thought he was carrying a tree. Shield wall.
Drop! Archers!
Yeah.
Retreat!
Oh yeah, so they're just filtering them in and out.
Thrust!
Hammer! Oh, holy sh! Has he lost like a crazy amount of weight? Holy crap! Did they have a big change in like the visual effects artist or something? Because holy, it almost feels like a different show. Oh. And the music. Ooh. Ooh. Oh damn.
Oh, that would definitely.
Look at him. My gosh. I'm trying to like. I'm sitting here thinking, have I missed something? Like, why are we all here? But this is like the perfect place, I guess, secluded wise, to be hiding from the skinwalkers. I didn't even think about this. If you really think about it, think about how much added protection having like an ocean surround your perimeter be. Unless they're attacked by the sea, which I mean, I guess they can, but we'll always have the advantage being the ones on land. Someone asked me a question in the Beyond the Wall, which community would I rather live at? If I was in the apocalypse, where would I want to live? And I wouldn't want to live near the sea, I want to live on the ocean side. Ooh, insecty. That's what I think I said, something like that. Bruh! This place is like it has hidden value, which I didn't even think about. I just realized I am only just picking up on how much unknown there is starting today.
Do you need help with that? You look like you need a strong woman to help you with that, among other things.
I mean, yes, please.
Yes, I am flirting with you a little bit, Luke.
Oh.
Yes.
Good. That's cool.
It's a fun day at the river today, huh, RJ? Yeah. Let's see.
RJ can speak. What's the jump, guys?
See what she found.
Wait. No, wait, hold on a second. How could that be here? How is that even possible? She's talking about how secluded and amazingly, like... I'm a bit lost. I'm just gonna simmer on that for a second.
Kids founded by
yes,
the
splendid.
estuary. Alexandria should go on lockdown just in case.
Hold on.
Oh, damn.
We don't have evidence to justify that.
But no, okay. Let's just take a second, okay? Okay, now's a good time to talk. I tried not pausing it for a good. What do we get to? 8 minutes. Alright, okay. We're at Oceanside. Okay, so a lot's changed. We've got a bit of a time jump. A big enough time jump to the point where RJ can now speak. Last time I spoke to him, it was all goo goo gaga. Now he's yeah. RJ. So, we have found a Skinwalker mask. Now, let's just get back to the terms of this. So the whole point was that if we don't cross into their territory, they will leave us alone, right? That was the initial bargain or deal. Now, let me just say this. I don't believe for a second that just because they made that deal, that means that's going to stay that way. What happens if they get desperate or need something we've got? What happens if they need to cross over? Are we just going to let them do that? Remember last time people just rocked up at our doorstep demanding things or demanding this or demanding that? What if we get a similar kind of dynamic? We're not going to put up with that again. Presuming we haven't had any contact with them for goodness knows how long. Why are they back? Is it getting harder and harder to survive the way they do? Has someone stepped over into enemy territory? Have they changed the deal of the bargain? Like what? Do you know what I mean? What's changed? Could it be something to do with Lydia? I don't see Lydia, so I doubt it, but this is our ocean side. It seems like there's only a handful of people here. I can only think that either they've been here before or they're here now. And if they're here now, then they've broken the terms of their own agreement. Maybe we killed one of their walkers at some point. Like I said, like I think I said this in the last episode. What would happen if we just randomly killed one?
We do not need to start a panic.
A lot of stuff washed up ashore from the recent storm. This might not mean anything.
Or it might mean something. Look, no one saw Alpha's herd move out, so maybe no one saw them move back in. We owe it to our people to be sure.
You know what's crazy? I'm standing by Aaron with this one. I get what Michonne's saying, panic's not good, but at the same time, I don't think there should be, we should not rest or think we're safe until we at least know.
Are we the good guys?
Why would you ask that?
I think about it a lot. We're the villains of someone else's story. Makes you wonder sometimes.
Literally just before he said that, you know what was going through my mind? I wonder if we were to like take season 1 mini group of ours and have us come across new group of ours, how would that look? You know, like it's a whole different ballpark. You know, we're a different beast now.
Come on.
Hey! Shit! Come on!
Aaron, don't just jump headfirst into something. Come on. Why is brother just boosting off? Also, relax. Oh. You are goddamn lucky you have a metal arm, Buckland Barnes. Can't get reckless like that.
That was stupid!
What's he doing?
Agreed not to cross their borders or to start anything without a reason.
We've all been acting like this is normal.
We have to keep our cool or they win.
I've been keeping my cool my whole life. I've always been the nice guy. The good Samaritan.
Well, good. Because nice never got me anywhere. But smart did. They have a nuclear weapon and we don't.
She's talking about the herd, eh? I more than understand what Aaron's saying, but you can't just jump in like that. Head goddamn first. This is more than just about beating them. It's about making sure we don't lose everyone in doing so. We don't want to just start a war. What would a war do for us? We've seen what war looks like. You know how much death that shit brings? If we can keep doing this and keep our cards close to our chest for as long as possible and keep everyone alive, I'm all for it. Come on, Aaron, I know.
Believe me. I hate this too.
You know, weirdly with Negan, it felt like when he was at the peak of his power, it felt like it got to a point when we just had to accept a war. Felt like the only way forward because we were always going to have a boot on our necks. You know what I mean? And to an extent, we made the right choice to act the way we did when we did, but at the same time, this isn't Negan. This isn't someone you can bargain with. This isn't a war that we feel like we can win. You know, we got to a point when we were big enough where we were like, okay, I genuinely back us in this situation. But these aren't people, these are walkers. Walkers can't be reasoned with. You know, you bring 1,000 people to our doorstep, at least at some point, right, at some point or another, everyone can put their hands up. Like we just saw at the end of season 7, that's season 8, I can't remember what's, it's the end of season 8. Everyone with their hands up, it's over. That won't happen with walkers. You're not going to get 1,000 walkers going. You know what I mean? There ain't no white flag in that scenario. We found some kind of little camp.
What am I missing?
This is not what we wanted to show you.
Oh shit. Let me guess, do they have faces? Wait, is that one naked?
Looks like he's been here for a while.
Okay.
My skin.
Ooh. Connection, correlation.
So at least one of them has been on our side of the border at some point.
It's not just that, it's like a whole skin as well. Jesus Christ.
We are the good guys. And I know who Rick and Carl were. We have to choose
Yeah.
to be the good guys.
Let's think about it. Were they bad guys? No. We don't view them as bad guys. So we found a skin mask and what looks like someone's back.
So, the brave man walked all by himself to the bridge. Remember how we built the bridge for all his friends? Yeah. Well, the millions of walkers followed the brave man onto the bridge, and on the other side, all his friends were waiting. The brave man couldn't let the walkers reach his friends and hurt them, so he blew up the bridge, and all the walkers fell into the water, and he saved all his friends. The end.
Did the brave man go to his friend's house after that?
No. He died and went to heaven.
Will he come back someday, like the walkers?
No, not like that. But
You know what's really sad to think about? He's got to be like 5 years old, 6 years old, 7 years old. He's never met his dad. I'm just realizing that this version of Judith hasn't seen her dad either.
Hey! Is anybody gonna say hi?
Hi.
Hi! All right, bring it back in. Come on.
I can feel the little... What the fuck?
is that a meteor shower?
What the hell is that?
Michonne,
Is that the
Eugene's on the
satellite?
radio. He needs to talk to you now.
Are they back?
We don't know, but Alexandria should go on lockdown just in case.
My official recommendation is that everyone should stay on alert until further notice.
Look at him. Oh gosh, he's taking this very, very scientifically. It's weird to think she's got a baby, eh?
She is very regular. Congratulations.
Eugene, she's a baby, not a science experiment. You can't boil people down to charts and graphs.
No, you know what? I'll take it. Might not use it all or like any of it, but thanks.
You're picking it up so quick. You're a natural. There's nothing natural about this. Should she be here for this?
What? Don't give me that shit. Really just irritates me how people are so... Bro, Negan's out doing...
Everything okay?
Fine. Exactly the same as it was 20 minutes ago.
What was that episode when... Who was having the vision? Someone was having the vision of... Was it Rick was envisioning what Carl wanted? I can't remember. There's some vision and right at the end you see Negan like gardening.
Negan. Get back to work. Sir? Hey. You're supposed to keep your distance.
If he's got this much freedom, if he wanted to get help by now, he would have.
Watch your back, kid.
I didn't even remotely think about them two interacting. That blows my mind. Just look at everyone's face after hearing that, though. After what they did, oh my gosh.
There you are, Hef. Dante. What are you doing here?
Dude, your spawn was screaming bloody murder. I could hear it down in the infirmary.
You cool?
He's struggling.
We're like gods in the apocalypse.
I don't like
By the way,
that
this
at all.
yellow alert business. So, What's with this whispers thing? You want to get a room? The way you're staring at my mouth is making me warm and tingly inside.
What?
So tempting. Yeah, but I need to get this kid to sleep.
That was a lot. Wait. Did he make... Imagine him... Did she make him watch all the beheadings and stuff?
I'm surprised you knocked off work early. I thought you couldn't get enough of the great outdoors.
Wait, he's still in a cell?
It's starting.
Listen, if you've got something to say, can you just please get to the point? Because I don't have time today.
I want to keep my head down so people don't move me from the proverbial semi-us category to the category of them.
That's not what's happening here.
I didn't say is. I said that it will.
I'm just trying to work out what he's saying between all the riddling. It sounds like what he's saying to me is, I don't want shit to hit the fan and me to basically be put in the not us category. I don't know. Let's just watch it.
People are putting their shitting pants back on because pants shitting is definitely happening. Now with this all alert shit, all I'm seeing is indecision. Now you ask me, you gotta make them feel secure, even if it's just for show. Sort of like how you have a guy following me around with a spear all day in case I suddenly decide I'm gonna brain somebody with a tomato.
You're telling me to lie. That's your advice.
No, what he's telling you to do is make... You know, let me just... This is a good place to start. I'll say one thing about Negan. He knows how to lead. He knows exactly the type of personality which is needed in order to control a group of misfits. He knows what needs to be done to make people feel comfortable. He knows what needs to be done to make people feel secure. He knows what needs to be done to make people feel like they are the big bad wolf. Do you know what I mean? Like, I may have hated everything he did, but at the same time, I look at what he did, and I think to myself, like, he made a lot out of nothing. I'm not ignoring his advice right now. I think it'll be hard to take it, obviously. I know it's been a long time, but it's an open wound still. It's always gonna be an open wound with him. But at the same time, like, I don't think that means we can't learn from the guy. Maybe he never will be able to be one of us. I don't know. Look, I don't know how I'm gonna feel in the next 5, 6, 10, 15, 20 episodes. I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to feel at the end of the show. He may not be us, but he is somebody. He was a very powerful somebody.
Think of it as using the truth to manipulate. But hell, at the end of the day, if that's what keeps people alive, what's the harm?
You know, I'm starting to get a little bit scared of the way he's speaking, though, not going to lie. Bro, imagine we do see a dramatic turn for Negan. Like I said, he's fine for now being that guy that takes the trash out.
And let's double up security at the walls.
Oh, wow. What is that?
Kids founded by the estuary. The river must have carried
Oh my
it down.
gosh. Do we oh gosh almighty. I know now we see the king and Daryl's point of view. Oh, hey dog. Can I pet that dog?
Heads up, Kel.
Can I pet that dog?
Heads up behind you, Kel. Watch your step. Sorry.
Oh, the heron. Progressive hearing loss. Yeah. Must be utterly terrifying in a world like this. You know, there was a little part of me that imagined her with Daryl. And there was also a little part of me that thinks to myself, like, imagine Daryl learned sign language. That'd be cool. I didn't need subtitles for that.
No, he just likes you better.
He is learning sign language.
Really?
Can I pet that dog? Carol? Oh, it is. Oh.
Carol. Hey.
Hey. It's good to see you.
You too.
Why do I want to
You look good.
Thanks. Sorry, excuse me.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Did I just see what I think I just saw in his back pocket? Please don't tell me we get a love triangle. Please don't tell me we get a love triangle. Please don't tell me we get a love triangle. Please don't tell me we get a love triangle.
Did you miss me?
Not really.
I'll take that. And at the end of the night, you
Something
fall
looks
down
different
and
about Carol.
sleep like the dead on a deck under the stars. It's the best. Oceanside's been picking up letters from Maggie. There wasn't anything there. Hasn't been for a while.
Why do I think we keep getting little hints that Maggie's not fine? Like little drops of information.
You were looking for her, weren't you?
No.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, no. If we're lucky, we never have to think about those skin freaks ever again.
Well, yeah, nah. I'm sorry, Carol, but bad
We
news.
found one of their masks today.
Okay.
Whoa! Looking for signs of them. You want to go?
No. I'm only here till the next boat heads out. Bastard!
Hang on.
Hey, yo, brother, why are you doing that with your fingers for?
We had that one.
Well, you're supposed to call it.
Yeah, watch their goddamn hands. It's amazing how much that's stuck here now, eh? Watch their goddamn hands. Please don't shoot the poor baby. Oh, that's what he did.
Stop.
Why?
One of her boarders.
They're walkers. We can still get the deer.
No.
It's too late.
Why are we still respecting borders we never agreed to when Alpha isn't even here? Can we just forget about them?
It's too late.
Carol. Just stop, yeah. Their board is there for a
Deer
reason.
could have fed 200 people.
I'm sorry I pissed you off.
Sorry you pissed me off too.
There's no reason to start shit if we don't gotta. Why don't you go on home now?
Yeah, come
Sea
on.
dog, man. Why don't you get off my ass before I put you on yours?
Oh, I like that.
Sorry if I didn't want my best friend to spend her whole life on a boat.
Best friend? What are you, Zen?
Whatever.
Hey, yo,
You
what's
have
wrong?
matching bracelets now?
Oh my God, forget
What's
it.
wrong with having a best friend? I think she still likes him. I think she still loves him. Now it's making sense to me. My people were asking me in the Beyond the What about Carol and Daryl because I think we're about to see where that's going. Because just think about this, right? Like a long time ago at the prison, we learned a little bit about what that could be. Just a little bit. It is finally re-manifesting after all this time. And I think Daryl's, I think his eyes and his heart are elsewhere. But I already spoke some of my thoughts about that. If we need to talk about it again, we will, but just not now. Because I already did that.
Should we make a matching collar for dog? You ever wonder if this is all there is?
Sometimes I think we're just surviving one fight to the next.
It was like that for you and me before all this.
Gotta be people out there like us. Right?
Sitting right next to each other.
Go out on the boat with me this time.
Just run away together. Nah. Kept up in
Not
those
the
little
life for
cabins
him.
all day.
Not the life for him.
Screw the boat. We'll take your bike and go out on the road.
Better.
Head out west.
Oh, I just made her a bracelet. It's kind of shit, but I'm sure she'll treasure it.
Sounds good to me.
Boom! Oh! Oh, for the love, please don't show me that one scene again of the back on the.
That's war. It's fire.
What are we?
Spread. It could burn through our hunting ground. Or take out Oceanside.
Oh!
Are we doing this?
We gotta go now.
Let's go. Come on.
We gotta go into their territory to stop it. Oh, for the love of God! For the love of God! This should benefit them as well. Stopping this. There's no way that this is beneficial for them to have a goddamn blazing fire. Jesus Christ!
It's gonna be a long night, son.
Yeah, we're gonna be fighting this the whole goddamn night. You know what the crazy thing is though? Like, they may not be here right now, but this is going to draw them here. In which case, if they are spiteful and generally just assholes, they will see us on their land and that'll be like, oh, Cool beans. Screw you. That's where this feels like it is heading right now. Let's be honest, this isn't just going to draw gem walkers.
Magna! What? You're spinning out. I'm fine.
Oh.
We need to backburn the stray fuel by the control line so the fire can't spread.
Let's light it up.
Is this like a controlled fire to get rid of anything in the path of the bigger fire so that eventually it gets to a point where it can't catch to anything? Is that what this is? Holy shit. Fighting this thing all goddamn night.
Your boss? Not your boss, Jerry. Pace yourself, maybe? It's gonna take a minute. The fire was the beginning of the end for the kingdom. We're not letting that happen to Oceanside.
Oh. Go easy. Go easy.
This round. Okay?
I'm out of water.
I'm out.
Oh gosh almighty. Carol really did just come back to yeah. If they were skinwalkers, you kind of have to just like... These are straight up walkers. These aren't skinwalkers, right? This is what this training's for, by the way. Let's do this. Come on. So I know it's not the right time, but... And it's full of space junk. Is it just that space junk? Come on. Oh, damn, Carol.
Everyone steer clear of that tree. It's gonna fall into Minuto.
Minuto. Yeah. I keep looking just at their eyes to see like little pockets, you know, like can I see like little pockets of you know, like because that you can sort of tell with their eyes. It's one of the first things I look for. Okay, is this gonna yield any significance other than the fact that space junk has just crashed and burnt the crap out of this forest?
Come on, pack up and move!
Right, let's go, let's go!
We've got to get out of their territory.
Eugene!
I just need 20 minutes.
You get 0. We gotta go now.
10. I believe there may be invaluable technological implications for our communities if I'm able to retrieve any of the useful bits
It's
from inside
not
of
on
my
our
Oh my God! Yumiko! Luke! Magna! Everybody, come on! We're helping with the satellite. 5 minutes and out.
Oh!
Eugenius? What about radiation, man?
There's radiation all around us. Every one of us is already infected with some kind of nasty that changes us into epidermis epicureans at point of RIP. I mean, I don't understand what you're talking about.
Eugenius.
Man. No one's getting superpowers today.
Did I just... So I just heard a weird sound.
I'm on it.
Cut into my 10 minutes.
Cutting into my 10 minutes.
Where are Carol and Daryl?
Yeah, where are Carol and Daryl? Oh, they've gone to check the, They went even further into the...
You still want to run away together?
Yeah.
This is where the herb was, right?
Look, I need you to stay.
Where the hell has it gone?
Otherwise, I'm going to have to punch holes in all them boats.
She doesn't want a part of whatever this is. Am I looking at something? Is this real or is this... Oh! Alrighty guys, I'm not going to, you know what, let's bring this right up here. It is really late and I don't want to be talking too loud. It's currently 5 past midnight. It is now Thursday for me. This is going to be out on Wednesday for you guys as promised, but it is already quite long. The video has currently, I've edited everything bar this bit. There are very few things I want to talk about. I do have a list up right here on my computer. I'm not going to talk about all of it. If I have to do a Beyond the Wall, if people are interested enough, I'll do a Beyond the Wall, or I'll watch the next episode and then I will talk about it. And the first thing was about Alpha spotting Carol. Oh, sorry if my hands look blistery and yuck. I started my course and I kid you not, like I have cuts everywhere just from working with copper and welding and stuff. So yeah, Alpha spotting Carol. At first I couldn't tell if it was real or not real. Now I kind of get the feeling like she didn't actually spot her, but she has been looking for Alpha. There's a little bit in her that's either she's been looking for Alpha or she's too scared to find Alpha because of what Alpha did to her, what Alpha took from her. So my bet is that she didn't really see Alpha there. She's just traumatized. Being back here, being back where all this happens freaks her out. You know, it takes her to a very, very dark place. She could have seen her very well. In any case, it's bad, okay? I know we're going to see her again at some point, and Carol's going to be there. Then why has she been leaving her family? You know, because this is the place where she lost 90% of her family. You know, she lost almost everything. So I wanted to talk a little bit about that, but I won't go too much into detail because I think, honestly, either she was there or she wasn't. It's very, very speculative at the moment. I'm fine just waiting and seeing. Then I was going to talk about the space junk, what it means, what it is, Eugene harvesting it. We're getting to the point of this show now. This has got to mean something significant. There's no way that this happens and it's just a coincidence. So I presume whatever Eugene finds has some kind of implications or explanation as to how all this started. Maybe there were communications that went out that never made it. Maybe there's some kind of evidence to explain all of this to us. I'm not going to say cure. I don't think there's going to be a cure for this. I think we will end the show in the apocalypse. You know, like Resident Evil, you get to the end and it's like the virus is still out there, but there's a solution, but it's a solution that's going to take more than a lifetime. You know what I mean? That kind of thing. So I was going to talk about space junk, but we won't go into that. It's pretty straightforward. Who else does this attract? Okay, so I spoke in the episode about how the explosion and just seeing it in the sky, you know, everything and it falling in the fire. We have just had an incredibly salient event happen, okay? Everyone within however long is going to want to see what that was. This could have crucial implications, you know. Maybe even if people might not want to find this for the same reason Eugene does, but at the same time they're still going to want to know what it was, you know. So this isn't just going to attract Alpha, the Horde. By the way, walkers, we already saw a bunch of them. That's a loud goddamn noise. It's going to attract people, the lot, maybe Maggie again, maybe wherever Rick is and Rick, you know. It can attract a whole goddamn bunch. Then my other question was, where are the skinwalkers? Have they been among us this whole time? And then we've got we found a skin face, you know, we found a skin body, we found a bunch of weird things. The Horde's gone somewhere. My first thought was underground somehow. Like, is there a way they could have gone underground? Alpha, and if that Alpha is really Alpha, she sort of came out of a cave. I don't know. Maybe they've been beneath us this whole time. And the last thing I was going to talk about was Carol and Daryl, but I will save that because I've spoken about it in the last Beyond the War, and you already got a bunch of my thoughts about how I feel about them romantically. And yeah, you know, there is a lot of change happening, but I'm going to leave the talking, guys. There's 6 minutes already. Like, this is how quickly time stacks up. Anyway, it is incredibly late, guys. I want this out tonight, so I'm going to go and edit this immediately. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode, the reaction. Thank you for everyone's patience this week in particular with me starting my course and stuff like that. This video should come out, and then tomorrow or the day after another video should come out. We should have at least 3 videos this week. Fingers crossed. But yeah, guys, that is all from me. As ever, this has been Dan. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.